how old were you before you were able to beat your mom one-on-one?
Probably like 14, 15, somewhere around there.
So she didn't take it easy on you?
No, not at all.
Justin, we heard Jabri a few days ago just talk about the trip to Italy and what that was like for this team. How do you feel like that trip helped you guys? What was it like being able to spend that time together?
Yeah, I feel like it was a good experience. Just bonding with the team. Everybody loves everybody. It was a crazy experience to go out there and win and play together early.
Having this many newcomers, how important was it to get that team bonding experience?
I think it was real important. Like we only got 4 guys that stayed really, so it's basically a brand new team. So just learning people's tendencies and stuff like that, I think it was good to get it on early.
What was your favorite part of the trip?
Favorite part, it was probably playing basketball out there, getting a different experience, playing against a different group of guys.
What's the biggest thing? I mean, obviously the competition level is not what you're going to be facing here, real soon. But what were y'all trying to learn about yourselves? Like, again, I know the chemistry, camaraderie, and all that, but anything else specifically y'all trying to learn about yourselves right then?
Just taking things one play at a time and making the simple plays, passing when it's open, and try to crash every chance we get.
What's standing out so far about this team to you?
Probably the way we stay together when things not really going our way. We can huddle up. There's different people calling the huddles and stuff, so I think that's a good thing.
How much does that have to do with, you've got a lot of mature guys on this team. I mean, you're one of them, but y'all brought in a lot of fellas too with a lot of experience.
Yeah, and even the young guys, they're pretty mature to me, so I think that just helps us for the better too.
You mentioned being one of the few guys back from last year. Do you take on more of a leadership role since you've been here? You've played for Coach White. You sort of know what the expectation is?
Yeah, I do, but I would say it's the same. It's just having a voice and bring my teammates up with me so we all can be there and be in a player-led team.
What's the biggest difference for you going into year 2 as opposed to year 1 last year?
Just trying to fix things that we didn't do last year so we can win more, really.
Now, you played with Noah, right, back in the day?
Yes, sir.
Tell me, going back then, how long you guys have played together, what some of your early memories of playing with him were?
It was probably 6th grade, 5th grade, it was like 2-3 years. So I just remember he was really shooting it back then, and he still is, and we had fun playing back then. We're gonna have fun this year too.
What was it? Yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say, whenever Noah put his name in the portal, did you immediately hit him up, say, hey man, did you come in here, kind of out of that?
When I seen George was on this list, I had a pretty good idea he was coming here, I would say.
I mean, just, again, did he talk to you much
Yeah,
about y'all?
yeah, we talked.
Really in the old deal, or?
We talked for sure, and I was his host on his visit, so I knew he was coming here.
What was your message to him about why Georgia?
We can build. This Coach White, 2nd year. People say we did things good last year, compared to the year before, but I know we have another level, and he's a good addition to take us there.
What can he bring that maybe y'all were missing last season?
More leadership, a lot more scoring and efficient scoring.
You talked about getting to that next level. What do you feel like it will take for this team to do that?
Really just going hard to practice every single day and taking no days off, no matter how we feel.
You guys got several freshmen on this team. What have been your early impressions of this group?
I really be forgetting that they're freshmen by the way they play and they communicate with one another. So I like this group a lot.
What about specifically Silas? What have you sort of seen from him so far?
Silas, he's a smart player. I like what he brings to the team, and he's consistent. So I like that.
You got guys, Russell Chua, who, big presence in the paint. What is it like to have a guy like that out there?
It's real nice. People gonna see him, they're gonna feel his presence, and he set really good screens. So this is really nice.
And how useful is that going to be for your game, having a guy setting screens for you and giving opportunities?
It's gonna be very useful, not just for my game, but for everybody who's on the court at this time.
Yeah, and then how useful was he in Italy? He's pretty familiar with the place. How useful was he?
I could just throw it down there whenever he's open. I feel good about the chances of the ball going in.
What do you think the identity of this team is going into the start of the season?
Really just playing fast and playing hard, really.
I mean, your guys' schedule this year is a little more daunting, I would say, than it was last season. How much is knowledge of that kind of helping y'all's preparation? Now you'll get to see a very familiar face that first game against Oregon.
Yeah, it's exciting, but it shows us that we have to be locked in really early because every game matters, but we're thrown in the fire early, so we're ready.
What has stood out to you about that new weight room that you guys are getting to use?
I like how it's really just ours. We're in there. We see each other's faces. Like it's like a secret place. Basically, that's how it feels. So I like what they did with the place.
Still the off season, but do you guys have any concrete goals for the season ahead?
Not really. We just taking it a day at a time.
What's the biggest difference in Stegman you've seen? You know, having been in there a little bit.
Stegman, I actually haven't been in there at all. Actually.
Before the trip to Italy, Coach White talked a lot about Jabri and how far he felt like he's come.
Mm-hmm.
What sort of stands out to you about what you've seen from him getting ready for this season?
He's working harder. He's probably working harder than anybody in the SEC right now. He's getting up shots. He's playing harder, going to the offensive boards, the defensive glass. So I'm ready to see what he can do and help the team this year. Thank you.